hip hop was like just an expression, innit? Like it was good to see, especially the American artists expressing themselves openly, innit? That's kind of what attracted me to the hip hop genre of music. You know what I'm saying? So just able to express yourself and be creative. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
I stepped away because after years of investment of time and money, it wasn't giving me no money, basically. Long story short, so it was time to step away, innit? You get me, and get my P's up.
Yeah.
So there's no pressure on the music. I can enjoy doing music now, and if it makes me money, great. If it don't, it don't. You get me?
Yeah, I hear that.
So as far as who I was, I wouldn't say a lot has changed because. Who I was, boy. I would say that I think I excelled in business, personal business, and running my own company. So I suppose doing that, coming back to the music game, I was able to implement some of their marketing strategies.
Transferable skills.
Yeah, exactly that. So I'd say that's probably the biggest change. Other than that, I'm basically still the same, to be honest.
I hear you, bro.
I feel like it's a bit of give and take. People complain about the fact that you don't get paid off streams, but these streaming companies give you the access to distribute your own music without the need of a record company.
Talk to me about a bit more about that, bro, because a lot of people don't know about that.
Basically, back in the day, you had A&Rs and every rapper had a demo, which is unheard of nowadays.
Yeah.
And you go on A&R meetings, you'd rap. Do you remember that Bobby Schmurder one where he was rapping for the record company?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was basically like that. It could be on the street, wherever.
Yeah.
But without a record company or without a huge link or without huge financial backing, you was just a rapper that no one ever heard of, bro. Like,
I know.
That's why there's so few rappers that you can name from back then. And also, what people were making, meaning financially, is pennies compared to what people make now. Do you get me? Like, these rappers are millionaires. Like, think about it. Go back 15 years, 20 years. Rappers, not grime artists, rappers, who was making millions, bro? You can't name them. Or of that golden era between 95 to 05, who was millionaires? Not one of them.
Can't name many of them.
They probably never made 100,000 from music, bro. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So the game has changed a lot. So some for the better, but slightly for the worse in some cases. But I wouldn't say, if anything, nowadays I think it's better than it was back then. In all honesty.
In what way though? Like, have you ever signed a deal before?
I signed 5 deals. Bro.
5 deals?
Yeah.
Alright, talk to me about that, man. What was the idea behind even signing those deals? Because I don't really hear about people signing deals nowadays. Or is it me?
No, people do sign deals. Like any major rapper you hear nowadays signed to some sort of record label.
Okay.
Be it their own or be it independent or be it major. But I mean, the difference is now is your own record labels sign established artists now. So you don't even realize they're signed because they was popping before they were signed. Right, so for you feel like they just continue doing what they was doing. You get what I'm saying? Signing record deals back then, a lot of it was gas, I'll be honest.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, they build you up and they tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
But like my first deal, I think I was 15 years old.
Okay.
But I signed to a guy called Paul Tubbs. He was part of like a major band. Like he played for Rod Stewart, Elton John. He was on Top of the Pops. So he was a great singer, you get me?
Yeah.
And a great bandsman. I think he played bass. So him and his wife, he's passed away now, but he signed me after performing in Hackney Empire in '97. And then my second deal was with some guy from Peckham. I forget his name now still, but we made music together anyway. That fell through. Third one was with a company called Lobap. They were signed to Warner Brothers in Greece. So they brought me out there like 3 times in 2003. We toured out there. That kind of fell through. I got some royalty money from the music I done, but that still fell through. And then another one was with, do you know Illa Blue?
No, I've never heard of them.
Basically, Illa Blue they produce for Wiley. They're one of the biggest producers in the country right now.
Okay.
Basically, one of their producers was a guy called Def One.
Right.
He used to be a rapper.
Right.
And he was signed to the same label. But they went to sign me first. But I turned down the deal, and then they said they'd use their budget for him. You get me? When I went back to say, you know what? I could do with a deal still, you get me? It was like, boy, the budget's gone, bruv, you get me? And that's how that kind of went down. And then another one with just, it was AMG, or I forgot the name of the, EMG. Yeah, that was in 2006 and 2012. So 2006, I turned them down.
Two different times you signed with them?
No, I turned down 2006 and 2012 I signed with them. But in the process of them putting out my music and finishing my album, they went bankrupt.
Right, okay.
My inspirations, for the most part, a majority of them have been American rappers. But I can name some UK, I can't leave them out, but I mean...
From America, who inspires you?
Cool G Rap, Nas, Big L, Big Pun, Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those heavy hits. But you gotta remember, back in the, I always tell people this, when I was in school, I went BTG in Streatham, right? When I left school, when I was in year 11, there was only one other rapper in the whole school. So you can see how it's different to how it is now, you feel me? I say that to say, you know, there were some good UK hip hop rappers.
Yeah.
You had the Skinny Man, you had the Jest, you had the MCDs. Mike GLC was still kind of underground, but I did meet him back then. You get me? I think in '99. But majority of people you're listening to was American artists because that's what's getting fed. You get me?
Yeah, of course.
So those are the guys that inspired me for real. Say they may know some of them, they may not, but I worked with Ski Beats. I went to Yonkers, New York, and he produced most of Jay-Z's first 2 albums. Streets is Watching, Dead Presidents, all them tunes there. That was a great time because I'm in his studio and we're producing tracks from scratch. You get me?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Shaheen from Wu-Tang. Fanatics, you get me? People them should know the Fanatics by now. I was working with them too. They produced half my album back in 2013.
Was that through the deal that you had?
Yes and no. I kind of own 20% of the company, so, but they was apprentices, so we hired them as apprentices.
Right.
To work. Well, it was C-Dot that actually came on as the apprentice, but Dro came later on. And I got actually tuned with Dro rapping on it and C-Dot producing it.
Right, okay.
You get me? So I've got Fanatics producing and rapping on one of my tunes. You get me? Probably one of the only people out there with that. So
that's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
And some other artists, man. But yeah, Chino XL is an American artist. He died not long ago.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Some good artists. MCD. A lot of people don't know who he is, but he was one of the first UK hip hop artists to get signed to a major deal. I think it was with Universal.
Okay.
Do you get me? He was part of that old Skinny Man camp back in the day. Bad boy rapper still. So I got tunes with him, which is an accomplishment. I honestly, I don't know where the tune is, but I got a tune with him.
Got a tune there.
Get me, like digging in the crates and that. I rate Central C, man. I rate what he's doing, man. I ain't no hater, man. Like, big up to Central C for doing what he's doing. Because at the end of the day, if you look at his journey, he was trying bare different things until he found what worked for him.
True.
And at the end of the day, music is a journey, you get me? And if you're trying to make money from it, then why would you stick to something that ain't working?
That ain't working for you.
It don't make sense. Yeah, he may not have lived a certain life. I'm not saying he did or he didn't, but point is, music is expression. You should have freedom to be creative, you get me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if everyone rapped and what they said is their real life, bruv, music could be dead, bruv.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I rate Scraps, I rate Gigs, I rate Stormzy, I rate Nines.
Yeah.
Is it Pot of Paper?
Cold, yeah.
Yeah, them man, they're doing their thing still, so big up to them. Right now I'm working on, I recently launched a artist management company called Melody and Motion Management. And I've launched a music promotion company called Melody Emotion. So it's all under one banner, but two different entities.
Yeah.
Recently signed an artist called K Soul, and we got her special. We're putting on a special. We're turning the Camden into a jazz cafe. We've got a live band. We're gonna have people from the BAFTAs in the building. We're gonna have quite a few heads in there, a lot of media. So that's coming up. My own music as well. I've got some nice tunes. A big tune with Frass coming out.
Okay.
That's like a dancehall flavour. I got a tune with General Levy and Bad Sparksy from Uganda, Bad Boy Afrobeats artist. So yeah, man, I got some good music coming. So especially just keep an eye out because summer's gonna get hot still. Best advice I'll give is firstly, make music be your B choice in life.
Okay.
Secure your financial future without music being the crutch of what it's needed to be. You get me? Be it stay in school, go uni, but get a trade, but focus on making money in order to have music as something that you can finance through what you're doing in life. But don't rely on music in order for you to be successful in life. That's basically what I'm saying. You get me? Because that's the big mistake that people make. You get me? And then your music becomes your freedom. You're artistically free to do what you want with your music because it's not relying on your survival or you getting somewhere in life. You get me? Your status in society. So that's the first thing. Secondly, I'll say nowadays, be as independent as you can. You know, when it comes to music production, you've got the whole world at your feet. You can go online and there's a million producers. You can buy their beats. Don't restrict yourself to any producer. Be as independent as you can. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I'd say. And stay grinding and stay grafting. And big thing is, you know, be able to accept criticism and send your music to certain people that you trust and let them criticize, let them give you feedback, should I say.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, so they might say it's bad, but if they say they ain't feeling it and you trust them and you believe their ear, then listen to what they got to say.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Because that's all part of the creative process.